look out of our Sands of Dubai palette. Instructions are on the back, so if you don't know what to do, don't worry, it's all there. But I'm wearing this beautiful purple color today, and I feel like the dress is wearing me. So I want to make my face pop a bit to make sure that I'm wearing the dress. So at the moment I have nothing on but a little bit of sunscreen, so always wear your sunscreen. What I'm going to do is go in straight away with my eyes, and what I like to do is always start with my eyes. And out of the palette I'm going to go for just this really simple base color here, and I'm going to use a fluffy Amplier brush, and I'm going to go in with a bit of product, tap out any excess, and I'm going to base my eyelid. And I like to do this instead of a primer because it serves the same purpose. The formula of the product is all the same, so it's brilliant to build on, and it's super blendable. So remember what I said last time, 2 ways to do this: rub it across your whole eyelid like this, or pat, 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 and create a deeper depth. So I'm gonna quickly do that, and as soon as that is done, I'm gonna take a nice fluffy brush. I'm going to use the same brush. You know what? Just use the same brush. And I'm going to go in for a little bit, because my skin tone's a bit darker, I'm going to combine these two. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of this beautiful color here with a touch of this color. There we go. And I have the product, tap out any excess, and then I'm just going to go into my squirrel's crease like this. See how that's created a nice soft edge to my eye. I'm going to create a bit more of a smoky eye, so I'm just taking the same color again and doing a little bit more on this side. And this palette has so many cute little names. So the 2 colors that I took was Hanban and Habibti. So I take a little bit of these again and I go in. But see how I've already created a little bit of dimension and depth to my eye? So I'm going to continue with a little bit more, and you can do what you feel is right. And then I'm going to be super simple with this. I'm going to get a nice clean fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend it out. So all our products are super blendable. And then I'm going to go in with my ring finger, and you don't have to use your ring finger. You can use a nice little oval camouflage brush, which is nice too. But I am going to with this color here, which is our color called Annabelle. And I go in like this, and I'm going to go right into the inner lid. So now I have a little pop of gold, which I really like. And I go in this side, there we go. See how, if you were looking for a daytime look, that is super beautiful. Like that would be, you do your basic face and you're good to go. But I want to go for a little bit more bolder because I want my face to stand out. So I'm going to put a little bit darker in terms of the Annabelle color. There we go. And now I want to go in for a little bit more depth. So I'm going to go in for this vibrant Eva color in the middle. I'm just going to grab a bit on my fluffy brush again. And I'm just going to put a little bit more, see, just in that little pop there. Another way to do this is you can get a really cool little fluff brush, which is a bit more flat. So you can, then you'd scrape the product like that. Tap out any excess and just pat it in like that. And see how it's created another level of color. But you don't want it too matchy-matchy, because you don't want to be like, oh look guys, she's wearing purple and then she's got purple on her eyes. You want more natural. So now I just go and I gently blend it all out just with a nice clean fluffy brush. I want my eyes to pop today. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to take our Amplier All Black Kajal, and I should have sharpened this before we started this video, sorry. Here, let me just sharpen it really sharp. There we go. So, and I'm going to go in and do a little thin line across here. And this is my way of adding a little bit of black, but I'm going to go over this with an angle definer brush and one of our beautiful vibrant purple colors. And I just feel like with the black underneath it, it really makes it pop. So now I just pick up one of these little angle definer brushes, which looks like that. That's a little MAC one. And I will just go in, and first I'm going to blend it. First I'm just going to blend out that All Black. Hey guys, I'm back. So I've just put some foundation on, and now my next step is to fill in my brows. So I'm going to use the same palette again, which is great. I take an angle definer brush. This time I'm using a clean one from Amplio. And for me, because I've got quite brown hair, I'm going to go in for this color up here, which was that one that we used before called Queer. And I'm just going to tap out any excess. And then what I like to do is start at the bottom of my eyelashes. And I like a very natural eyebrow. I said eyelashes, I mean eyebrow. So I'm just gonna go up here and see how I'm doing little short strokes just to build out my brows. I don't want a solid line, so here I'm just gonna do little upward strokes, still in keeping with my natural shape. So I'll do the same on this side, there we go. And see, and that is such just a nice way to gently add some extra dimension to my face. Now how you can see that I'm starting to wear the dress as opposed to the dress is drowning out my face. I'm going to go in with the angle definer brush again. This is the wet one, so I'm just going to stick with the same brush, and this time I'm going to go in again with that color Zana. Strong little long way sweeps into it, and now I'm going to do my bottom waterline like this. And I love this color. It's just so sweet. Just like my daughter. So Zana is named after my gorgeous daughter. Okay, here we go. And see, I'm doing my waterline. And see how now, just get a little beauty blender for where I touch with my concealer. And look how automatically my eyes are now popping. You can really see it, which I love. And now it's a fun bit. You can actually do like a winged line. Shall I do one just for fun? I'm going to go back in with that same color. Or no, I might do the brown one just so it's not so intense. And then all you do for a winged line is line up your face, sweep, and pull in. And look at that. Now I have this gorgeous winged look. I'm going to do the same on this side. I need a bit more product, sorry, here we go. And you try to make it as symmetrical as possible, right? And how cool is that look? And that is just with the eyes making the dress pop. Let's quickly contour. So I just grab a simple little brush and I grab some of this gorgeous little contouring powder in here, which is called Huss. And I will push my brush into it, tap out any excess, go into here. Every shape is different. So with contouring, just know your face a little. There's heaps of little tutorials online to show you what your face is and where to define it. But for generally, a rule of thumb, usually a 3 down the face works, but just check out the different options. I have a big forehead, so I like to put a little bit here in the middle as well. And you just do it so lightly. It's not like we're putting lots and lots of product on so it will stand out heaps. And for the nose, I cheat. I used to draw it in, but now I think I saw it on one of these cute little Nikki tutorials. I thought it was cute. And then I take my beauty blender, which still has a little bit of my concealer, and I just put that down the middle. And see how automatically that has just slimmed up my face a bit, which is cute. And because in the Sansa Dubai palette we have gorgeous bronzers as well, I'm going to use actually a bronzer as a blusher. So I'm going to take a little bit on a fluffy brush, and I like it because it adds a glow highlight / bronzer blusher. And I'm just going to put it up here. See how I chose just above the apples of my cheeks, so it's a bit of a highlighter bronzer. And then, because brush hack again, I'm gonna squash my brush down and I'm gonna take a little bit of my actual highlighter out of here, and I'm just gonna put a little here like this and a little up here too. Same colors, but because you're putting the highlighter on top doesn't really show. There we go. And so that would be the way I make this outfit pop with my face instead of the outfit already made. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to do my lips. I have 2 really exciting things I want to do here. So here you can make a choice. You can go with our gorgeous cream blushes in the color Summer of St Tropez, especially because I've gone for the purples. I think this works really well. Or you can do our Naughty Nude Stylo on its own. I think it's fabulous and goes with everything. I think you've seen so many videos of me using this all the time. The next one is, if you wanted more like a nudie tone to go with it, would do like that. I would do this one, which is the Naughty Nude. But if you want more pinky tone, then I would go for Dusty Rose. So let me start with this one so then you guys can have a bit of an idea. This is the Summer in St Tropez, and I'm going to open it up and it looks like this on the inside. And I like to just grab a little bit on my fingers. You can use a brush, but like that. A little bit more so you can see it. Oh. See how cool and easy to wear that is? Like I just adore it. I also noticed a tiny bit here, so I'm just going to fix that before we move on. There we go. The next step is, if you don't like that color, Naughty Nude Stylo. Let's try the Naughty Nude Stylo. And I just go in. Just over the top is great even too. It changes the color again. And see how that looked, just so natural, a little bit of fun. I really, really like that. If you still want more, you could go with the Dusty Rose Stylo one, or Stay on top. Let's try that. Should we do one of each? Why don't we do half and half? Can you do that? Is that a thing? Okay, Dusty Rose. Naughty Nude. Which one do you guys prefer? Oh, I think I'm a Naughty Nude. I'm feeling the Naughty Nude, but what I'm going to do is, because now I've played with it, I'm just going to fix it up, grab a little tissue. The best part is it takes 45 seconds to dry, so there's no drama. Just going to give you a bit of a roundness there. And the color needs to be the same on both sides. So I'm just going to use that Naughty Nude Stylo over the top. How cool is that? I think that is such a cool look to own this purple dress. So there you guys go. Hope you like it. Love you. Bye.